go? Camera's rolling? Action. Okay. Hi, my name is John Zechlin.
David Anderson.
Vlastik Walker.
And we built something we call Goovaya. We actually built kind of two things. The first thing is a connector between Dialogflow and the Goovaya SMS services that is generic enough that it could be used in many, many use cases. And then we built a little bot on top of that that serves the needs of the community and St. Mary's Food Bank. So we're going to show that on phone. So the way the bot works is we have a number that anyone can text if they want information about how they can help in their community and specifically help St. Mary's Food Bank. So David's going to demonstrate that now. Folks in the room, sorry you can't see it, but we'll show it on the...
So I'm texting info and for all the people on the live stream. So we'll come back with a list of things that you can do with the bot. Text St. Mary's. This is a really horrible demo for everybody in here, but on the next
Sorry,
screen,
people in the room.
It'll be a lot better on the next screen, so
Yeah.
everybody else can try it.
It's getting better. It'll get better.
Live stream. So if I want to donate.
So basically, the bot will interact with you. If you would like to donate to St. Mary's Food Bank, it will help you do that. If you would like to volunteer your time, I know they have a lot of needs for volunteers in the food bank itself, sorting food, just with their operations in general. So any of those things, you can sort of get help. The bot can help you find ways that you can help St. Mary's. And this is a diagram of kind of how our system works, and that number is active right now. Anyone can text it. We built Goovaya to be scalable, so it's running right now in a Google Cloud instance, and anyone can text it. If you text info, you can start interacting with it. The unique thing about it that we really wanted to make sure we implemented was uniqueness. So each of you, if you're texting it right now, you're creating a unique session with Dialogflow, and you're having your own conversation. And it's not going to get mixed up with everyone else's conversation, which is good. So the way it works, this is you on the left-hand side. I think that's how most of you look like that. So you send a text. The text goes through Goovaya. That's an Goovaya phone number that we set up. We've set up a webhook that then sends that message through to our Goovaya middleware. That handles the API call into Dialogflow, and then Dialogflow responds with whatever the response from the bot is, and then it goes back through the message broker, and then an API call is sent back through Goovaya to reply to you. And that's kind of the data flow. And again, we're managing sessions so that each of you has a unique session with the Dialogflow bot, and you're actually having your own conversation with the bot. Like I said, we built this to be sort of generic and scalable, and that's what we spent most of our time on. It's more depth than breadth, I would say. So yeah, the code that we wrote for that middleware, it's scalable. It could be, the version we're using for this demo is deployed to Google Cloud instance, but it could easily be deployed to a Google Cloud function as well, which would make it extremely scalable. It's written in Python with Vlastik, and it's fairly straightforward and easy to use. The idea here is that anytime you want to build an SMS connected bot with Goovaya and Dialogflow, this middleware gives you a really easy place to start. All you should have to do is start plugging in some of your credentials. Plug in your Google credentials so that it can make API calls. Plug in your Goovaya credentials so that it can make API calls. And copy paste your webhook URL, and you're off and running. Which is something we noticed when we started. That's sort of a gap If you Google how to hook up a Vaya SMS with Dialogflow, there's really not a lot of answers on the internet. And even in the room, it was like, yeah, you can kind of do it, do this, this, and this, but there really isn't a lot of good information readily available, which, when it comes down to it, the solution is actually quite simple. And our goal was to just sort of abstract that into something that's very easy to use and reuse and scale almost infinitely. That's it.
Excellent.